Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to Duffer's Review, the 19th hole. What an amazing finish to the year. What an amazing finish to the year. A lot has happened since my last podcast. And we're going to talk about it a little bit today. Getting back into the swing of things, getting back into the 19th hole. Talk about everything related to golf and what's going on in golf, up to date. So we've got some great things to do. Kick off the 2024 new year with Duffer's Review, the 19th hole. What is Duffer's Review? How it was created, how it was started. So let's tell a little story. So Duffer's Review was created by me and Mr. Nelson a few years back when we happened to be golfing in Cabo, Mexico, one of our favorite vacation destinations for vacation golf. We happen to go out after our anniversary trip down there. We go every October as a big group. I bring a bunch of Duffers down, and you've seen a lot of those in some of the episodes of Vacation Golf. And it just keeps on growing every year. But the creation had started with me and Nick out playing around with the wives one day, and we had played Cabo del Sol. Cabo del Sol is one of my hands down favorite golf courses for vacation golf down in the Cabo, Mexico region. Every 3 to 4 holes, they have an oasis where you get to roll in, get as much tequila on, tacos on, breakfast burritos, snacks, Gatorade, whatever you want. It's all inclusive to the round. Cruise around for 3 or 4 more holes, and boom, you're right there at another oasis. The staff is just impeccable. It was one of the best rounds that we had ever played for being, on vacation. We were so excited about it that the wives were like, "You guys should go play again tomorrow. Go check out another course if this is how they do it down in Mexico." So we went out. We hit Golf Now. We looked at a whole bunch of photos online. We checked it out. Had some good reviews. So we booked it. Jumped in the shuttle, headed on out. Got over there, and as a holiday, not a holiday, as a wedding anniversary gift, brought the GoPros as well. We started filming once again. Just antics at that time. It wasn't Duffer's Review wasn't even created yet. It was just antics. Let's just put some stuff together. Kind of recording the vacation. Well, move a little bit forward. We get out. It was a great range session. Beautiful morning start. All of a sudden, we get out and we start playing this course. And mind you, this course was $175 to open up and play. Didn't treat us nearly as warm and welcoming as as Cabo del Sol did. Whatever, it's still gorgeous out. It still was an amazing range session. The range looked beautiful, overlooking the ocean. Then we get out onto the course itself. At about, I don't know, like 3, 4 holes in, we're like, what is going on? This track was just in horrid condition. So we literally decided to argue, and we turned around. We came off, off the course, went right back into the pro shop, and we argued. We're like, dude, this is not $175. There's trash on the course. The greens were horrible. It was just not in condition to be in at the time compared to what we had played the day before, Cabo del Sol. So we get back, we're in the pool, and we're showing the wives some, footage and stuff, like how crazy different it was. And they just kind of and they just were listening to us kind of in all intents and purposes, we were bitching. We were just we couldn't believe it. We got totally catfished by this golf course online. Lo and behold, that is how Duffer's Review was created. It was by being catfished at a particular course, and then wasting money, so to speak, and time on a course that shouldn't have been worth anything whatsoever. So we decided to, continue filming our antics, over that beginning year, and we finally started editing it together. Met with our editing team down in North Carolina, and Duffer's Review was created. Fast forward, now we're in the year 2024, and we're full board now. This is what I do. It's the purpose of Duffer's Review is to go out across the nation, wherever a Duffer wants to chime in and said, "Hey, come and play this course." I'm going to jump in and DM you, hit the messages and ask you, "Hey, what other courses are in the area?" We just did this with the Reno team. Check out the Reno episodes, that are going up online here after the podcast. that those guys invited me out. We went out and played 3 different courses, reviewed the courses together, filmed together. We got lucky enough that that crew even brought on some other brands, like the Heartbeat, brand, um, and we were able to like enjoy the rounds together with other duffers. Now, the premise is to be able to go out and give you a review of golf courses in your neck of the woods or even someplace that you're going to go visit. I get questioned all the time, about Arizona golf, living down here in Arizona. And I have a list of courses that they should go play between the Phoenician to Quintero to Wikapa, that play in what we consider some of our premium, shot courses. Then you have courses like, Western Skies, Coco Pelli, Power Ranch, some of them that play more in the mixed drinks, categories. And then there's some pretty rough beer courses, but there's some great ones as far as like Greenfield, that all partake in the abilities of like beginner golfers. So it's to give you a Duffer's perspective of what golf courses are, like, and for the price. Well, here we go. Let's talk about it. 2024. I've got to expand. I've got to be able to talk about more things golf. We get on here in the 19th hole and we talk about, everything that's kind of happening that week at golf, from players to the Live Tour to the PGA Tour, to even just some influencers and stuff out there, doing what they do. From Rick Shields to the lovely couple at Stack Golf, they all have a flavor of golf as their niche, which I love. I'm an avid golfer. I love to go out and play, courses, new courses, and get the ability to, review them. So we're going to expand it this year. This year, we're going to add on gear review. We're going to add on, not only from our Thirsty Thursdays that you've seen maybe on some of our social media, but we're going to be adding on, Friday finds. We're going to add some other components to the task. You can kind of see behind me. We're working. We are putting full structure around Duffer's review and adding more components to what people have asked us about, to other things on the courses themselves, even to when we travel to the hotels and restaurants within the area, that are golf friendly, that we can go in and they're playing golf on the TV, to, the best 19th holes around, for the sake of what courses you want to play. So make sure you like, subscribe, and let me know where you want me to come out and play with you guys. All right, happy to do so. I love to play new courses all over the place, but I also love to do it with avid duffers as well. They have a chance to explore new opportunities, new courses, and give reviews. So, Duffers review. How do we review a course? We start by reviewing the course based on $0 to $50 being a beer rated course. Right, you can get 5 beers on a $50 course. Right. Then you have 51 to 100. $51 to $100, to pay for a round of with cart, is also a mixed strength course. All right. It's our little niche. We'll review it in mixed strengths. Then anything over $100 is what we consider premium shots. Right. It's premium shot courses. There are a lot of them out there. However, in our reviews, you'll hear us talk about these different 3 levels, because some premium shot courses, just because that's the price tag, doesn't rate. They don't rate to be a premium shot course. You shouldn't be playing it. It's way too expensive. And this is what Duffer's Reviews here is about. Then you have my favorite category, right? The hidden gems. There are so many unbelievably priced, beautiful courses across the nation that have no namesake. Right? It's only locals that really know about them, or you dig deep into the Golf Now or the Golf Moose, under par, discount call sheets to find, these places to play. Some of them out there you're going to see this year and this season is going to be private courses. All right, we got a chance to play some private courses. Membership only. Are the memberships worth it? All right, we're going to let you know. Those that are on the fence, kind of want to see deeper, into those, courses. So Duffer's Review is the Duffer's perspective, the everyday golfer, the hackers of the life out here reviewing golf courses, golf gear, anything kind of golf related, that's happening in the scenes out there in the golf world, to give you a straight, honest review. Now, here's the ultimate catch I want everybody to understand. I pay for it all. right? And the reason we do that is so you get an unbiased review. You get the, hey, we paid for it. We're going to talk about it how we see fit. Was it worth the money that was paid? We'll also give you the insight. Did we play morning, peak hours? Did we play afternoon? Some of these courses fall in between depending on the time of play. Also, even the time of the year, right? Um, and that makes a huge difference. We want you guys to understand that there might be some courses that start off by day, TPC Scottsdale is an example, right? Um, by morning tea times, not worth the price of admission, not in any way, shape, or form. Right? Even especially right now, January, February, getting ready to roll into the waste management, and then even February through March, where they're asking ridiculous, amount of money for rounds all the way up, even until twilight. Not worth it. The course is the best party course, by bar none. It's the best party you ever want to go to if you're a golf fan. That they just so happen to be playing golf at the same time. Again, waste management, the course itself is not worth the price of admission at any given point in time. I've walked it so many years trying to get even when it's supposed to be in its best conditions, it's just not worth the price of admission. But they hang their hat on the fact that it's the waste management. It is the party of courses. Now, I give it 5 premium shots all day long for the tournament itself, for the antics, for the parties, for the DJs, for the private booths you can rent out, to the party on the 16th green. All right, the waste management at TPC Scottsdale gets, for a party perspective, 5 premium shots all day long. Right, from a course perspective, I wouldn't pay to play it. Wouldn't do it. All right. That's just giving you the backdrop of what Duffer's review is. I appreciate you guys liking and subscribing. Come out and play with you, and we'll do some reviews of everything surrounding the course. Now, what's the latest and greatest in golf, right? I don't know if you guys saw it, heard it. Tiger. If you know me long enough and been watching any of these podcasts in any way, shape, or form, I'm a huge Tiger Woods fan. All right. The announcement of Tiger leaving Nike. Here's what's kind of unique in this particular space right here. All right, I am a Nike diehard. I've been a Nike diehard since I bought my first pair of shoes. Right, I did the whole Reebok pumps for a minute. Sucked, returned them, went right away with a pair of Jordans. Right, from Chicago. I'm from the Chicago Bulls era, the '90s. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has secured me as a Nike, diehard fanatic for the rest of my life, and I will always live and die by the swoosh. That's just me. If those that know me, all my, my gear, at most possible. Every gym shoe I have is a Nike. I don't own another pair of gym shoes that are not a pair of Nikes. Right now, with that being said, I was a Nike fan before a Tiger fan. So, Tiger leaving Nike after 27 years. It was a kind of a ultimate shell shock of a opening Monday reading that news, Tiger making that announcement. Everybody is on pins and needles to see what he shows up in at the Genesis, right? And who he's repping, who he decided to go with. Now there's so much controversy and or questions about it because TaylorMade's got Puma in the bag. Like there's so many components that they could run with in that arena. At the same time, you still have Nike, supporting Rory, Finu, Scheffler. So I mean, Nike didn't just quit golf. They still have an absolute arsenal of people playing under the brand. I think for the longest time you had Tiger Woods brand, you had the TW, but it always was supported by the swoosh. Same thing with Jordan for the longest time until he went Jumpman. Now, when you look at it, Jumpman is still produced in a Jordan box, and it's got a brought to you and built by Nike type of underlying component, but it's all a Jordan brand. There's not many Jordans unless you start going retro, all right? That still display the Nike swoosh. So this is in the announcement, and even Nike's announcement. It didn't sound like it was, we're done. It's over, forget it. It didn't seem like a bitter separation. So that to me kind of leads to believe there's a new era of some sort, a new design, and perspective getting ready to come down the pipeline. But I do think, from the PNC Championship, seeing Charlie not come out in, the Tiger matching, outfits, was a big, like, uh-oh, something's about to go down. And then we saw it with his announcement. So Tiger leaving Nike, big shock, in golf news this past week. Again, new year. I was trying to do it last week to get about when it came right live and about it. But we've all been kind of waiting to see what's happening next, right? Last but not least, as we get the shows kind of back up and running, getting into the 19th, hole here, talking about all things golf and really the golf. We have new gear for 2024. So here's what's going to be really cool. I'm going to get it, I'm going to review it, and I'm going to give it away. All right. So we are going to help drive some I don't know, flows, some, views, to the channel, by reviewing some of the latest and greatest gear that's out there, and then giving that gear away, to fans based on criteria set, coming forth. You'll see it in all the socials. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you can see when you're getting ready to give some good giveaways away. All right. That's the saddle. I'm going to do this as a 15-minute back into the saddle game here at Duffer's Review. I appreciate everybody that stopped by and look forward to seeing you guys out at Waste Management. I will be out live amongst the crowd and the fans, and running around talking to people and getting some insights, doing the Waste Management Review again this year at one of the biggest parties of parties. So make sure you keep an eye out for Duffer's Review. If you spot me at the Waste Management, we will have some giveaways for you guys right then and there. If you can come up and actually identify, hey, this is Duffer from Duffer Review. Hit me up if you see me out at the tournament, and we'll have some prizes and stuff for you guys. We'll go live. We'll talk about it. Hope to see everybody there. Have an amazing week. We're back in the saddle. We're back at it. Stay tuned. Reno, I believe part 2 is getting ready to come out and get posted. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, like, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notification. This is Duffer1, and I'm out. Have a great weekend.